Hi, my name is Harshita and today I'm going to talk about telescopes. So there were a lot of requests asking me about my telescope. So this is my telescope. So this is my telescope. This is 6 inches classical Cassegrain telescope. So a telescope comprises of mainly a telescope tube that has all the optical system. Then it has an equatorial mount, and then it has eyepieces for magnification. Okay, so there are three major types of telescopes. First is reflective, refractive, and the third category is catadioptric. All these telescopes have their own benefits, so it's important that you choose wisely when you are selecting a telescope for yourself. You need to outline all the things that you want from that telescope. Something that you are expecting, for example, astrophotography or just observation. Today I'm going to talk about a few details that can help you buy a telescope of your choice. So refractive telescopes uses lenses to bend light into focus. Reflective telescopes on the other hand uses mirrors to get that reflection and get the image in focus. Catadioptric telescopes use the combination of lenses and mirrors both together. Refractors are the kinds of telescopes that uses high quality lenses to bend light into focus. In refractors, the light flows in a straight line and get refracted for a crisp, clear image. This also means that the length of these telescopes is relatively longer than other telescopes. Refractors are quite good. They are sturdy and they require very low maintenance. Refractive telescopes are quite good for deep space observation. However, you can experience something like this. This is called chromatic aberration. When different color wavelengths of light get split up and form this kind of a distorted image, this is called the chromatic aberration. A reflective telescope uses high quality mirrors to reflect that light into focus. In comparison to the refractors, reflectors can have a much shorter tube with the same aperture.
Most of the famous telescopes like the Hubble telescope, Keck telescope, and the James Webb telescope are based on reflective telescopes designs. As reflectors are high performing and use high quality mirrors, which are cheaper to manufacture large. Reflectors also don't cause chromatic aberration. As a result, nearly all research grade telescopes are reflectors.
You usually don't experience the color fringing problem in these telescopes. So while buying a telescope, there are certain details that you need to take in account of. For example, the focal length of the telescope and the aperture of the telescope. A telescope's focal length divided by its aperture is the focal ratio. Something that you can see while buying a telescope is this. Something written in a way f/some number. So for example, my telescope is 6 inches with a focal ratio of f/12. That means the focal length of my telescope will be 6 into 12. This is 72 inches. So basically it gives me a number roughly around 1800 mm. That is my focal length of the telescope. Focal length of the telescope is very important when I am thinking about magnification. Okay, so we will talk about the magnification as well. So basically, if you are using an eyepiece, you are focusing on magnification, and it is very important to understand how this magnification works. The simple formula for magnification is focal length of your telescope divided by the focal length of your eyepiece. For example, I have an eyepiece of 30 mm and 15 mm, and the focal length of my telescope is 1800 mm, which means if I divide 1800 by 30, I get 60. So my magnification will be 60. If I divide 1800 by 15, I get the magnification of 120. As you can see, smaller the number of the eyepiece, greater is the magnification.
This also means that the same eyepiece can give you different magnification in different telescopes. Normally, the magnification range goes from 50 to 250. Okay, so see you in the next video. I will be talking more about telescopes and dive deeper into its types and components. Till then,